Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 1. How are we doing, everyone? Sam here from United People's TV with a live match reaction after a fucking brilliant end to the game of what was looking like another. They get the equaliser. We're all thinking it's happened again. But then Pogba comes up with a lovely bit of magic at the end and Zlatan had the finish to match. And Man United now with two momentum building results, one after the other. Two very different games, but both important in their own respect. First things first, let's talk tonight about Pogba and Zlatan. You know, Pogba, fantastic performance from him, but for me, that was Zlatan's best performance in a Man United shirt. We saw somebody who was willing to run the channels, willing to run back when necessary, and had the moment of magic and class when Man United needed it the most. And we really, really needed it because it was just looking like another one of those games where we've sat a little bit too deep in the second half and we've just invited a team forward, a really shit team forward, because this Crystal Palace team only won 6 games in 2016. That's ridiculous. And we made them look good. They had one moment of magic which McCarthy made no mistake from, and fair play, it was a good goal. But, you know, Man United's first half, in looking at refereeing decisions, went for us. Rojo could have got sent off for a two-footed lunge, let's be honest. It was another ridiculous tackle by Rojo. Then Zlatan handballed it and Pogba was offside for our goal. You're thinking, you know what? Decisions are starting to go our way. I'm happy with that. Second half, ridiculous. Joe Ledley with his elbows, just, I don't know what he was doing, the fucking chicken dance, like that in the penalty area. Should have been a penalty for Man United. That wasn't given. 2 seconds later, Mata has a correct goal ruled out for offside when it was onside. So every big decision that the referees could have got tonight that was wrong, they got. It's weird. They got every big decision wrong. Every decision that should have stood, they said it was wrong. Every decision that was wrong, they said. It's confusing me. It's confusing me to say. That's how bad the refs were. But, you know, as Chris is pointing out there, that is such an important goal by Zlatan. And a goal that now keeps that momentum going, because we beat that. We got that 1-0 win over Spurs, and I'm thinking, you know what, that's the 1-0 win that Mourinho has been wanting this season. The 1-0 win that he's been trying to get his players to get. And we've got it. And now we go to Crystal Palace away, a game on paper which you're looking at Man United 3 points, no other result. And we get it. And now we've got West Brom, they won 3-1 tonight, a hat-trick by Rondon in 13 minutes. Hopefully he doesn't do that on Saturday. But, you know, the referees were awful tonight. And thankfully we're not talking about that as the main talking point of the game, because I'm getting really bored of that. I'm sure you're getting bored of hearing me talk about it. But that was United, a late winner, deserved performance, you know, all-round good in certain respects. In other respects, you know, I'm going to criticise Mourinho here because Man United did not come out with a very attacking mindset in that second half. We really, really sat too deep and we just invited Crystal Palace forward, and the equaliser felt inevitable. I tell you what, the winner didn't feel inevitable, but that, I don't know. It's just those moments which change the momentum of a season. You know, Spurs won tonight, Man City won, Liverpool won, we won. So had we not have got the equaliser, would have dropped another 2 points would have sucked the momentum out of that Spurs win. But now we've got the Spurs win, we've got the Palace win built on top of it, and we can now go to West Brom away and be confident of getting that 3 points. You know, it's not going to be easy against a Pulis side. It's going to be much harder than what we saw tonight. And Adam Pardew's doing his wibbly wobbly, and Man United are doing the wibbly wobbly, because that was just. It's always great to see Man United score a late goal, and especially after such a deserved performance, because the performance from Man United on the whole was very, very good. You know, Paul Pogba got a goal and an assist, looked absolutely mint. I think there was moments where he thought a little bit too much and his passing was going off, especially towards the end of the first half. He was giving the ball away left, right and centre. But he had the moments of magic. And when you play in a team like Crystal Palace, like when we played Hull, when Rashford had the moment of magic at the end, you need individuals to have individual moments that break down that resolute defence. And that's what Pogba and Zlatan did today. Those two took the game to Palace and won the 3 points of Man United. Let's run through a few of your points. One here from Armin saying Herrera was horrible. I think Herrera didn't have his best game. Would I call him horrible? No, because he was putting the pressure on the Palace defence. He was winning the ball back quite high up the pitch a lot of the time, and that was what was helping Man United keep the pressure on Palace. Horrible? No, not his best performance though. Ace saying Rashford should go back to the academy. He's been really poor. Get in the sea. You know, Rashford's just a kid out of form, and a kid who has not been playing that well in a position which isn't his position. You know, play him up front and then criticise him. I thought it was quite good against Arsenal. Let's read through a few more of your comments here. If the refs were any good, the score would have been 4-2. As I said, I'm not going to complain too much about the referees tonight because I think Man United got as many good decisions as we did bad decisions. So they balanced out, but the referees in general were awful. Samuel saying I couldn't care less how he got them. I couldn't care less how he got them because we've had too many. You know, we've had Everton, we've had West Ham, we've had Stoke, we've had Burnley, we've had Arsenal. There are 5 games where Man United have got draws where you're thinking, should have fucking won that game. Crystal Palace could have been the 6th one in that long list. But it's not. We're talking about Zlatan's winner at the end, a little bit of goon in the away end. The away fans were loving it today. Cantona was getting belted out. Stam, Wes Brown came out to say hi. Solskjaer said hi too. And, you know, De Gea had a wonderful save. It's been pointed out there in the comments. You know, there's a lot of positives to take from that game. And my real positive is the fact that Man United, we put Rashford on at the end, we put Lingard on at the end, we put the pace on, we switched it up. Zlatan was running the channels really well. And for Man United to have got the winner at the end of a game where we look like we deserve it, but it's coming towards a frustrating finish, that's a momentum shifting moment for me. Hopefully. You know, I thought it was a Spurs, I wanted the Spurs to be the momentum shifting moment. And it was because we followed it up with a win. Now, Man United have got a wonderful opportunity this weekend. We've got Arsenal playing Man City. Someone's dropping points there. I'm not sure who Liverpool, Chelsea, but Chelsea have got 10 in a row now, so fuck knows what Chelsea are doing. They're top of the league. But teams around us have got tricky games coming up. And Man United have got West Brom, Middlesbrough and Sunderland in our next 3 games. You're looking at them going, we can get 9 points. 9 points is on the table there, obviously. But let me know how you're feeling about that game. I'm buzzing because I feel like Man United have now got a little bit of a shift. I see like United are moving in the right direction, but getting the results now to match the performances. And that was what was missing a few weeks ago. A couple more comments here. Someone asking why Anthony Martial wasn't in the squad. We're not sure. Mourinho didn't confirm it before the game, but he was spotted in the Arndale in Manchester shopping with his girlfriend today. So he was obviously left out. Maybe he was injured. Eric Bailly, the boss that he is, you know, he could have gone off about 4 times. I don't think anybody's warmed up more before a game than Matteo Darmian did 6 times on the touchline there. But what are my predictions for United going into the rest of this year? I want 3 wins now. I want 3 wins against West Brom, Middlesbrough and Sunderland. And who knows what can happen if we get those 9 points. Because as I said, Man City and Arsenal, one of them's dropping points this weekend. And there's tricky games coming up, all of this fixture period in the Christmas bundle of games. So Man United just need to make sure we keep this momentum going. That's the sort of performance, that's the sort of result that we've been needing in certain games, and we got it tonight. So that's a good thing, and I now want to see that come against West Brom on Saturday. Let me know your comments in the comment box below, as always. Thank you all for your comments during the video. Drop a like on it, as always, and subscribe to United People's TV, and we'll see you soon. Auf Wiedersehen, or bye.